Yeah, yes, sir. Started. I cannot see my laptop now. I mean, I cannot see my mobile. Okay, okay, okay. Good evening, everyone. Yeah. So we are continuing the nomenclature too. So these are the staff member of Spark Academy. We have opened the classroom coaching and as well as online coaching for both for short-term courses for this year and as well as for the long-term courses for the next coming year, that is 2023. So we daily have online classes right from the Monday till Friday, and every day we have 3 classes running. As well as online coaching for both for short-term courses for this year. So myself, that is Hajera ma'am, takes organic chemistry, that is on Tuesday and Thursday. My timing is from 5 to 6. You can join anywhere. You can join the classes on Tuesday and Thursday, and other lectures you can also join by checking the timetable. So you can join online classes, offline classes using the coupon code that is HAJ10. You will get a 10% discount if you use our coupon code that is HAJ10. So session class is already, we have discussed, that is list of functional groups, step for writing nomenclature, priority order, practice exercise questions and assignment. Out of this 6, we have finished already first 3 part in the previous part. List of functional group, step for writing nomenclature and as well as the priority order. Just we'll have a quick glance of this all. So nomenclature, I already told you that there are 15 functional groups: aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid, ester, amide, acyl halide, acid anhydride, cyanide, isocyanide, amine, nitroalkane, alcohol, ether, haloalkane, sulfonic acid. You only need to do one thing is keep a hard copy of this list of functional group whenever you're writing or practicing functional group. Whenever you use it, so you can no need of this. Moving on to the steps, so as we said already that there are 3 steps for nomenclature for functional group. The first is look at number of carbon atoms. So whenever you see any structure, please look at number of carbon atoms. Second is carbon-carbon bonds. Third is the functional group. If you find only one functional group, you will always use suffix. Whereas if you find more than one functional group, please use more a priority order. That is, higher priority is considered as functional group and written as suffix. And the lower priority is considered substituent or attachment written as prefix. I'm just giving a quick review of this because we have already discussed this. Those who have missed this, please watch the previous videos. And yeah, moving on to the priority order. So UPAC has already given us priority order, that is carboxylic acid has higher priority, then sulfonic acid, then amide, cyanide, aldehyde, ketone, alcohol, amine, double and triple bond. Please always note that NO2 group, halogen, OR group, R group. That means nitro group, halogen, OR group, and alkyl group always a prefix, whether they are alone or with any other group. They are always a prefix. They cannot be the higher priority. They cannot be suffix anywhere. Hope you are clear with this. So we were actually left with a yes, Sheikh. Good afternoon. Very good afternoon. Chemical energetics are included in thermodynamics. Yes. For NEET, they won't usually ask this question from this energetics, but there are questions from Eamcet from this part in Eamcet and JEE mains. Yes, if you're preparing for NEET, there are least chances of asking energetics in thermodynamics, but there are more chances of asking the questions in JEE mains and Eamcet. Hope it is clear. Moving on to the next part. So this was already discussed. This is an app you can download from the Spark Academy, and you will get many features and you will find the many handwritten notes of chemistry, physics, mathematics, zoology, or botany. You will also find free study material and PYQs book also, and you can attempt the weekly mock test. So link for the description of our courses will be given. In the description. We run long-term courses for crash courses and mock test series also. That include previous year questions, full-length test, and a study material. You can opt our courses for JEE mains, NEET, Eamcet, and we also run other courses as well, like IELTS and spoken English classes. If you want, you can join the courses. Right. So these are the short-term coaching timings from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We also have regular coaching right from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And yeah, crash course is starting from 18th April. So you can register crash courses from the 18th April that you can join our courses. Yeah. So for registration, use our coupon, that is HAJ10, to get the 10% discount. So we have various features are available on our apps, live classes, videos available, and we also upload assignment. We also give assignments where the students upload the assignment also. We also have test series, and after test series you can get your detailed analysis of how many marks you got, a percentage or average, and how many score you have got overall. So the question is, why Spark Academy? The academy is because we have experienced faculty in every aspect of subject, that is organic, inorganic, physical, or it is physics or botany, zoology, or mathematics, max 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B. We also give personalized coaching, and yeah, you can even get doubt clarification. The advantage is that we have limited batch size, so where we can give we can give concentration or focus to each and every student. So what are the things that are included in our part that are like basic concepts? We even give shortcut methods, and we also provide all model papers. We also have exercise questions you can right now can see after this 2 slides. We also have PYQs, chapter-wise test, weekend test, grand test, and test analysis, where we can predict our student rank in a different exams. So as you know that we have both hybrid coaching and online coaching. Hybrid coaching is where you can access the online classes and as well as classroom courses, whereas an online you won't have any access to classroom courses. One more advantage of hybrid coaching is that you can access books, whereas you won't be able to access books in online coaching, but you will find study material in both online and hybrid coaching. Same weekend test, grand test, and doubt clarification both. The advantage is that you can clear the doubt in person in hybrid coaching, whereas in online you can ask in a chat box, as I think you are asking now. So let us I think we have practiced certain things, certain compounds here, that is aldehyde compounds, ketones, carboxylic acid. Moving on to the part, uh, continuing with this. Right. So let us practice again. I'm telling you, I'm again focusing on three things only: list of functional group, steps, priority order. Keeping these things in mind, and with the help of this only, we'll be able to write any name. So let us practice. Well, see what is this? You will find here one functional group called as COOH. Wherever you have COH, we know that is known as carboxylic acid. So first steps. We'll go according to the steps. First step is looking at number of carbon atoms. Please assign the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please assign the numbering from the functional group itself. Functional group should get lowest possible number. So first step is carbon atoms counting. How many are there? 5. 5 for pent. Second step is counting the carbon-carbon bonds. You will find everywhere single bond carbon-carbon. Hence, I am writing as pentan. And you have only one carboxylic acid, one functional group. See, we have already discussed that if you have one functional group, you will use only 3A step. 3A step only is see here. If you have only one functional group, you will always use suffix. What is the suffix for carboxylic acid? You will find the carboxylic acid suffix, that is oic acid. So, we'll be writing here oic acid. So the name of the compound is pentanoic acid. So I'm not writing hydrogens, you know best, right? Because carbon always makes 4 bonds. Hence I'm writing only 2 bonds here. 2 hydrogens come here, 2, 2, 3 hydrogens. Hope you all know about number of hydrogens writing here. Next, moving on to the carboxylic acid derivatives. Consider, as you know that these are carboxylic acids. Acid are the molecules which release H+. Consider this carboxylic acid is losing this H. Hence, whenever this H will go, oxygen will get negative charge. So, what is the name of this compound after removing H? The name of the compound after removing H is, you need to end with O8. Hence, the name of the compound is pentanoate. Hence, the name of the compound is pentanoate. You see that pentanoic acid became pentanoate after removing H. So, carboxylic acid should be ended with O8 whenever H is going. Right. Now, you know that it is negative charge. Negative charge attracts positive charge easily. Hence, positive charge can come anywhere, can come to oxygen site. Consider positive charge is coming here, like positive charge best are metals, right? So I'm adding sodium here. So how to write the name of this compound? We know the name of this compound is pentanoate. So we'll write the name of the pentanoate. Now you see that sodium is came. What do you think the sodium should be put before the name or after the name? What do you think? Sodium should be put before the name or after the name? You know that sodium is here is positive charge. Positive charge compound should be always written name first. Hence the name of the compound is sodium pentanoate. This name was pentanoate, sodium came, that is known as sodium pentanoate. These are called as salt of carboxylic acid. So what are carboxylic acid salts? These are nothing but when the H is going and replacing with any metals that are called as sodium salt of carboxylic acid. It has much more importance in industries because sodium salt of carboxylic acid are nothing but soaps. We'll be studying about this. You can say that soaps are carboxylic acid salts only. So we'll be talking about this later when the chapter comes about the carboxylic acid. As of now, we're just practicing the names. Right, moving on to the next. So I'll better right here. So we have one more here, consider. But just writing for, I'm writing hydrogens here. Hydrogens 2, hydrogens 2, hydrogens 3 here. Now you just see here, oh wait, I'll write here. So look here again, so I'm writing the structure again. So now you can see that this is carboxylic acid part and this carbon chain came. I already told you that whenever carboxylic acid H went, this part should be written separately, that is pentanoate. And you know that whenever, obviously this is negative charge, definitely this will be positive charge, and you must know that carbon chain always a positive charge, and this positive charge definitely should become before the name. What is the name of this positive charge? One carbon. One carbon is known as meth, and if you are writing the name of the carbon chain before the parent name, hence it should be written as methyl. Methyl pentanoate is the EPAC name of this compound. So what if there is a two carbon chain here? You will be writing the name of the compound as ethyl pentanoate. So these are nothing but your esters. So what are esters? Nothing but alkyl alkanoate. Nothing but whenever H of carboxylic acid is going, whenever H is replaced by carbon chain, that are called as esters. So you can see that. So these are carboxylic acids. These are carboxylic acid. If carboxylic acid H went, I'm writing a two chain, you can take any chain here. These are called as anion. You need to end with O8, carboxylate. You need to end with O8. And if this negative charge is satisfied for positive charge, these are called as salt of carboxylic acid. And after this, if this positive charge is satisfied with carbon chain, these are called as esters. You can see that from carboxylic acid, these are the things formed. H went, negative charge came, that is attracted by sodium. They are called as sodium salt of carboxylic acid or salt of carboxylic acid. And next is if this negative charge is satisfied by carbon chain, that is called as alkyl carboxylic acid, which are nothing but esters. Right. Moving on to the next. Any doubts so far about the esters and carboxylic acid names? Right. You can ask if you have. Right. Moving on to the compound, like now we'll move on to the next nomenclature. So first step is again counting carbons. How many carbons are there? 3 are there. Please numbering 1, 2, 3. 3 for prop. Second step is carbon chain, propan. You have only one functional group. Whenever you have one functional group, you will be always using suffix. Let us identify the name of the functional group. The functional group is amide. So what is suffix for amide? You can see that list, that is amide only. The name of this functional group is amide only, and the suffix is also amide. Hence the name of the compound is propanamide. The name of the compound is propanamide. So we'll see what is the name of this compound. As you know that already, you have got two functional groups. So you need to identify which one is higher priority. We already know that halogens have least purity. Halogens have least purity. Hence, they will always be prefixes. That means this will be the parent chain. Write down the parent chain with the 3 steps. 3 steps are again carbon. Carbon are how many? 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 for pent. Single pentan, amide suffix is amide only, pentanamide is a parent chain. Now at third position there is a chlorine group is there, hence we write as 3-chloropentanamide. So the name of the compound is 3-chloropentanamide. We'll practice more. I'm using the same chain. Acha, what I'll just increase the carbon chain. So I'll put here chlorine. I'll put here amino group. So again, there are three functional groups. Whenever you are finding more than one functional group, please identify which is the highest priority. The one which is higher priority will be the functional group written as suffix. The ones which are lower priority are considered as substituent written as prefixes. So we'll identify, you know that here we have chlorine, here we have amine, we have amide here. We know that amide has higher priority, hence write the name of the parent chain, which is how many carbon? I find here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 6 for hex, single bond hexane, suffix for amide is amide only, hence the name of the compound is hexanamide. Parent chain name is finish, but we need to write the prefixes. This is chlorine, this is chloro. What do you write here? Chloro. And this is amine. Amino prefix is amino only. Amine prefix amino only. So now two chloro is there, three amino is there. What you will write first? Amino you will write first or chloro you will write first? Will you follow numerical order to write 2, 3? Will you write amino or chloro to follow alphabetical order? So what you will write? You will follow according to UPAC, you need to follow alphabetical order. Hence, here NH2 is name is amine, amino, and C for chloro. A comes first in alphabet, hence I am writing A first. That is amino is located at 3 position, 3 amino. And 2 chlorine is there, 2-chlorohexanamide. Hence the full name of the compound is 3-amino 2-chlorohexanamide. Hope you are clear with this nomenclature. If you have any doubt, please ask. Moving on to the next. So now we have practiced about carboxylic aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid, ester, carboxylic acid derivatives like amide. We'll practice other carboxylic acid derivatives that are so whenever you check, whenever you just look at the structure, please first identify the functional group. This is R carbon chain, this is CO, and this is halogen is X. RCOX is known as acyl halide. So we have identified the compound is acyl halide. Give numbering to the carbon. Right. So we'll start numbering to this 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon are there means what you will write? But. 4 for but. And carbon, second step is carbon-carbon bonds, butan. And you have only one functional group, you will be always using suffix. And if you know the suffix of acyl halide, the suffix is oil halide. Halide is which here? Chlorine. So we'll write here chloride. The name of the compound is butanoyl chloride. Butanoyl chloride. These are acyl halides. And if you want to modify this and if you want to make the structure more complicated, what I can do is I can write here OH, which is alcohol. As you know, this has higher priority than alcohol. Hell, alcohol will become prefix. The prefix is alcohol is prefix of alcohol is you can check back in the list of 15 functional group. The prefix for alcohol is hydroxy. Hence the name is 3-hydroxy. Butanoyl chloride. The name of the compound is 3-hydroxy butanoyl chloride. the name is finished. If you want to still make it complicated, we'll do that. Complications here is itself by modifying this compound by attaching many groups. Now what I'll do, I'll just want to put here bromine. So consider this is chlorine came, consider this alcohol came, consider here amine also came. Now you have got 4 functional groups. You can identify out of 4, you need to identify which one is the highest priority. So if you know the priority order, carboxylic acid derivatives has highest priority than any other functional groups. So this is acyl halide. Hence, this is the longest parent chain which I am writing here. The numbering will start 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so 5 carbon are there, 5 for pent, and single bond we have pentan. Suffix for functional group is oil. Which oil? Halide. Which halide is there? Bromine. Pentanoyl bromide. Right. Now, well, what we do is we write the prefixes which are least priority. At 2, chlorine is there. At 3, alcohol is there. Alcohol prefix is hydroxy and amine prefix is amino. As I already told you that whenever you are writing prefixes, whenever you are writing any names together, 2 or 3 names together, please write them according to the alphabetical order. So hence, A for amino, H for hydroxy, C for chloro. So what do you think? What comes first? Amine comes first, amino comes first in terms of alphabetical order, because A comes first, then C for chloro, then H for hydroxy. Hence, I will be writing the name of amino first, where the amino is located at 3 position. Hence, the compound name is 3-amino. Then C for chloro, at 2 chlorine is there, 2 chloro. At 3 hydroxy is there 3 hydroxy. Pentanoyl bromide, 3-amino, 2 chloro, 3 hydroxy pentanoyl bromide is a UPAC name of this structure. Hope you are clear with you are getting this. Right. Next. So these are again, wherever you find cyanide, CNC, it's known as cyanide. Again, identify the carbons are there. How many are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 for prop, single bond propan. Suffix for cyanide is nitrile. Hence the name of the compound will be pentan nitrile. Okay. Suffix for cyanide is nitrile only, right? You can check in your list. Now moving on to the next one. So you know right now it is NC. NC is known as isocyanide. Again the carbon atoms. You can see that carbon 1 is here, then nitrogen is there in the center. Hence we cannot count the carbon of this in the chain. So hence we need to count this 1 and 2. You don't need to count this carbon because you cannot jump by counting 1 and 2, 3 like this, which is totally wrong because you cannot jump. The length of the parent chain should be in a continuous way. You cannot skip or you cannot jump actually by leaving the atoms. That means 1 carbon numbering, 2. You should not count this. You should count this as functional group. Now 2 carbon are there. 2 for 8. Single bond ethane. Oh, there should not be any space here. 8 for 2 carbon, single bond for an. And what is suffix for cyanide? What is the suffix for isocyanide? Isonitrile. Hence the name of the compound is ethane isonitrile. You can see that carbon and carbon nitrogen are equal here. Hydrogens will also be equal here. The only thing why we are counting here is that 3 carbon, because the carbon is a continuous chain, whereas carbon here it is not in the continuous chains. Hence we no need to count this carbon in the carbon chain of isocyanide, whereas you can count the carbon of cyanide in the continuous longest chain. Hope you are getting this. This was about the UPAC nomenclature. I think this was very easy. Moving on to the next one, like, oh, I'm writing hydrogens also. Oh, you got one functional group. Please remember, whenever you have one functional group, you have only 3A steps. So first step is again counting the number of carbon atoms. Count how many are there? There are 2. 2 for it. Single bond, ethane. Suffix for alcohol is all, ethanol. Now, you see here, this functional group came by putting the CH2 to this side, hence it will become ROR. ROR. I think I already specified RORS. Ether or ether. Ether or ether. Don't get confused between ester and ether. Whereas ester is like this, and ether is ROR. Okay, right. How to write the name of the ether? Please remember that for writing the name of ether, you can attach this oxygen to the carbon chain of either side, which is shortest. Shortest means this I can attach here anywhere, or can attach here also because both are same. Whether you are attaching, write the name of this. This is one carbon for meth and oxygen is there. Hence I am writing this as methoxy. And this in the form of methane. One carbon is there in the form of methane. This is the name of ether. Let us practice more for ethers, because ether is somewhat difficult, somewhat different actually, not difficult, somewhat different from the others. Let us go to the ethers. Now look here, this is again ROR. Oxygen whenever comes in the center, that called as ethers or others. How to write the name of ether is simply, I told you already that you would attach oxygen with the carbon chain which is shortest. Shortest is this. Write the name of this compound. What is the name of this? Meth. Oxygen is there. Hence I am writing as methoxy. Meth for this and oxygen for this. Now the carbon chain which is longest, please write this carbon chain in the form of alkane. That is, how many carbon are there? 2. 2 for it. Single bond, ethane. Ethane. Hence the name of the compound is methoxyethane. Simply attach oxygen to the smallest chain. Write this in the form of oxy, and the left is write in the form of ane. Ethane, like this. Let us practice few more. Now this is got a one more ether. You can see that this side has 2 carbon and this side has yes, Prakash, carbolamine is a one more suffix for NC, but as carbolamine is a common name, we are practicing here IUPAC name. You are right, Prakash. I'm teaching you right here IUPAC nomenclature. IUPAC nomenclature says that for isocyanate you should use isonitrile. You can use carbylamine, but carbylamine is the common name. Okay, right. Very good question. But carbolamine should be common name. It should not be included in IUPAC. Okay, hope it is clear. Right. Go back to your ethers. Yeah, so we said, right, this is ether. How do you write the name of ether? Please attach the oxygen to the smallest carbon. Here you find 2, here you find 3. So where do you attach? To this side only you will attach. Write the name of this. This is 2 carbon for it. Oxygen is there, ethoxy. Write this in the form of alkane. That is 3 carbon is known as propane. Right. Apart from this, others are very easy. Let us go let us go to the practice questions. The things which were differing here is ether name, ester names, isocyanate names. Only 3 are different. Others, if you follow the 3 steps, definitely you will get to know. Let us practice exercise questions. here. So which of the following correctly match the bond line and condensed structure of the compound? Hope you know the bond line formula. I told you that bond line is nothing but, see example like this. So what is this? Yeah, this is M, right? Alphabets me, we call this as M. But chemistry says that every corner is carbon. Hence, this is 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon, 5 carbon. 5 for pent. You find everywhere carbon, 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 single bond, carbon, carbon, single, single, ane. Hence, the name of the compound is pentane. Hence, this is the pentane bond line formula. So the question now here is, which is the first question? Let us practice the first question. Please answer if you are getting. That will be better. So which of the following correctly match the bond line and condensed structure of the compound? The question is, they are giving this side as bond line formula and this side they are giving the condensed structure. They are asking which one is right. Let us practice. You see 1 carbon here, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon, 5 carbon. 5 is a straight chain. Let us see just whether it is there or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, straight chain is parent chain, which is 5 carbon. Here you can see that at first, second, third, fourth, fifth. At second position, there are 2 branches. One branch is there. One carbon branches. 1 carbon here at second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, second position at you will find 2 methyl. Yes, here also we found methyl here, and fourth position also contain methyl. Yes, I would say that first structure is right because the bond line formula is matching with this condensed. I would say first is right, but you see there are options like ABCD. They are telling they are telling like first is only right, second is only right. We'll see. Whenever such thing occurs, please neglect the answers which are not possible. What I'll do here is I'll omit the options like B, because B is telling 2 only. No, we find here 1 is also right. So definitely the answer is going to be among A, C, D. Let us just check whether second is also there or not. If second is right, the answer definitely is going to be between C and D. If second is wrong, then definitely the answer is going to be A, right? My dear students, you can answer me before I explain. You can answer right. Fast. Let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon are there, and all of them at the end you have aldehyde. Aldehyde ends, that is matching. Inside you are having 4 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, CH2 is 4 times, right? CH2, 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 CH2. Second is also right. So what I would say is I will also delete the A option. This is a thing you should do in your exam. Omit the ones which are not going to be possible. We'll check whether third is right or wrong. Will you answer me whether third is right or wrong? Please fast tell me whether the third is right or wrong. But please fast. Here in the third one, you can see that carboxylic acid first, second, third, fourth, fifth is also there, and here also you have carboxylic acid. This looks something complicated. I better draw in a separate one here. So please remember that whenever carboxylic acid comes, that should be in the longest parent chain. These 3 carboxylic acid should be in the longest parent chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm drawing in the vertical way so that you can easily write. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what do you think? The answer is there. Here they have written CH2, COOH. Then they have written C, COOH. Then here they wrote OH. Here they wrote CH2. Here they wrote COOH. So what do you think? The answer is third is also right? Yes, third is also right. Hence the answer is going to be D. Because all 1, 2, 3 are right. In the third one, they gave us complicated one. But what I did, I drew in the form of vertical so that I could easily spot it. You can see that this C. You can see here that here COH attached to CH2. COH attached to CH2. After CH2, you have one carbon which is attached to COH, OH. CH2 attached to carbon which is attached to COH, OH. Then attached to CH2, COH. CH2, COH. Hence, all three are right. The answer is going to be D. Next, moving on to the second question. Write the IUPAC name of the given structures are like E they gave, F they gave, E and F. You see, our chemistry is going to even draw the names of ABCD also. It's good, right? IUPAC has given that also. So let us see what is the name of the compound. What I can do is I can delete the unwanted, right? Hexane. I will delete the first one because it's not going to be simplest hexane. That is, I'm going to delete the A option. And they are asking IUPAC. IUPAC may you will be using ethyl like this. Let us see. 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon, 5 carbon. 5 for pent, single bond pentane. At first, second, third, fourth, fifth carbons. At third carbon is one carbon branch is there. One carbon is known as methyl. Hence, at third methyl is the name of the E is 3-methyl pentane. So, what do you think? The answer is definitely going to be first tell. The answer is definitely going to be the answers lies between B and D. We'll see whether what is this. The answer is between. So we'll again delete the C1. So we have deleted A and C. Moving on to, because in B they wrote isopentane and in B they wrote methyl pentane. We'll see which one is right. Now we'll just write the name of F. F. This is 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon. Okay, 4 carbon is, or you can even take this also. You can even take this 1, 2, 3, 4 also. You can take that also. You can take this or you can take that. Both will have the same name. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for bute. Let us go for single bond butane. Let us go now. Give numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. At third position. Yeah. Let us. So the thing is, in the previously I started numbering from that side, but I was getting the methyl at third position, which is totally wrong. Hence, you should start numbering from this side, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, because this is I'm considering the parent chain. Parent chain is a 4 carbon. I'm writing butane, and at the second position methyl group is there. Hence, I'm writing as 2-methyl butane. Right? So what is the answer? The answer is D, 7. Here we get 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Definitely, this I am considering as a parent chain. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 for deck. The answer is definitely going to be. Can you tell me? Savatarun Bhavana, very good DD, but first, third answer, third. Please, whenever you're typing, please tell the number because sometimes you're answering late and I am getting confused at which is of the answer is of second or third. Please tell me this 3A, 3B, 3C, 3D. Fast. I think I no need to do the big structure. You can spot the answer which is there. The longest parent chain is of 4, 10 carbon, 1, 2. Fast. For the students I'm writing, those who know this, tell the answer. For the 3A, 3B, 3C, 3D. So this I am considering is a parent chain. Parent chain is of how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 for. 10 for. Deck. Where do you find deck? Amol, the deck is B, right? You will find your hept. You will find your oct. You will find your hex, which is totally wrong. Hence, the answer is going to be. Oh, Bhavana, you said C, 3C. See, in the C1 you got oct as 8 carbon, but I found the longest parent chain as 10. That's why I'm writing as deck. Decene, and where the double bond is there, again you can give numbering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 for deck, right? The answer is definitely going to be B. Let us just check whether it is right or wrong again. 4 per double bond. Yes, at 4 double bond is there. At 4 you will find the double bond. Yes, you will find. And they wrote as 5, 6 dimethyl. Yes, at 5, at 5th and 6th, there are 2 carbon chain that are ethyl are there. Yes, and the third methyl is there. The answer is going to be deck. Yes, right. The answer is B for this. Let us go back. Let us go to the fourth one, which is. Will you answer me or shall I? What is the correct UPAC name? Which one? Sorry. Which one is not correctly marked with a match with the UPAC name? Let us just check. I told you these are called as esters. Esters name. This is separately as ethyl. This is in the form of O8. This is in the form of O8. This is butanoate, ethyl butanoate. I find the A is right, but they're telling not correctly match. You need to read the question carefully, right? Right, let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for but, single bond butan, suffix for aldehyde, al, butanal. And at 1, 2, 3. At 3, methyl is right. That's, yes, B is also right. Fast answer. Fourth, what is the fourth one? Fast. 3-methyl butanal is right. I find the second also right. Let us just check what is the third answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. 5 for pent. They wrote pent. Single bond everywhere. Yes, single bond pentan. And at third position you find ketone. That's why they are writing as 3-pentanone. Parent chain name is right. And at fourth position they find the methyl, but they are not specifying the position here. 4. It should no. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I better start numbering from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because if I start from this side, I'm getting 3. If I start from that side also, I'm getting 3. But if I start from the left side, I'll get methyl as 2. Hence, the name of the compound is B. 2-methyl pent and 3-one or 3-pentanone also you can write. They wrote methyl pentanone. What do you think? C is also right. C is also right. Yeah, C may. Oh, they are missing the second position, right? Yes. Let us just check what is the D one. D is like how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for butane, single bond butane, suffix and alcohol is, they are putting alcohol at third position, but alcohol is coming at second position. Definitely the answer is going to be wrong. That is, the answer is D. You will find here that I am putting 2 here, but they are not putting 2 here. The thing is, see, look here, I explain you here. 3-pentanone is there, yes, right, 3-pentanone, 3-pentanone both are same. There. Definitely, methyl is going to come at here or here, right? If it comes here, you will be writing as CH3, 2. If it comes here again, you start numbering from that side again, you will get a 2 numbering. Hence, if it comes here, it comes here. The methyl always comes at second position. Hence, they are not specifying the position here. You can also no need of specifying here. The answer is again D. Yes, someone said D, right? Let us go to the fifth one. Good. Answering. Bhavana is answering. What about Sava, Tarannu? What about the Prakash? What about Sheikh? Please answer, right? Now, moving on to the fifth question. How many primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary carbon atoms are present in the following structure? The question is primary carbon, secondary carbon, tertiary carbon, quaternary carbons. What do you mean by all these degrees? These degrees are nothing but if carbon attached to one carbon. Now just see here, this carbon attached to how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon is known as quaternary carbon. Now, just see this carbon attached to how many? 1, 2, 3. This is known as tertiary. Now look here. This carbon attached to how many? 2 carbon. Secondary. This carbon attached to only 1 primary. So this, can you tell me this carbon attached to how many carbon? This carbon attached to only 1, hence what is primary, 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 primary. So the question is, how many primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary atoms are found in this structure? So let us just check. This carbon attached to how many carbon? Only 1 primary. This carbon attached to 1, 2, 3, 4 quaternary. This carbon attached to only 1 primary. This carbon attached to only 1 primary. This carbon attached to 1 secondary, 2, that means attached to 2 carbon secondary. This carbon attached to 1, 2, 3 tertiary. This carbon attached to 1 primary. Degrees refers to carbon attached to how many carbons. Please do not get confused in the degrees of carbon. Primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary carbon means carbon attached to 1 carbon, primary carbon attached to 2 carbon, secondary, carbon attached to 3 carbon, tertiary, carbon attached to 4 carbon, quaternary. The question is, how many primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary carbons are there? I can find here only, I can find a 1 carbon primary, 2, 3, 4, 5. I found here 5 primary carbons are there, secondary 1, 1 secondary are there, tertiary is also I find 1, quaternary I also find here 1, so 1 quaternary, 1 secondary, 1 tertiary, but 5 primary are there. So which one is matching? 5, 1, 1, 1. Which one is matching? Very good, 5C, yes. Bhavana is answering fastly. The answer is C. Right. So far we have practiced 5 questions. Let us just go to the 6th one. Then others are there. Please, others still like 14 are there. 14 means 7, 8, 9, 10. 8 questions are there. Please do that as assignment. 6th one will do because we are running out of time. So the correct answer they are telling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 for hept. Everywhere hept is there. Oh, the answer is spotting of answer is difficult here because everywhere they wrote sept, hept. Everywhere they wrote 7 carbons. In such case, just start numbering from the double bond easier way, because double bond has higher priority. If you check, double bond has higher priority. Hence, I'm starting numbering from the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 at 2, double bond is there. At 2, methyl is there. Hence, 7 carbon for hept. Double bond is at 2 position and 2 ene, and triple bond at 6 position, 6 ine, and at 2 methyl is there, 2 methyl. Let me just check. My answering is matching where 2 methyl hep 6 ine 2 ene, 2 methyl hep 2 ene 6 ine. Let me just, what I'll do here is I'll now what they have done here to confuse us. You can see that they are confusing us. Where, they are confusing us between A and B, because A also contains 2 methyl, B also contains 2 methyl. The thing is, you just go further, hep 6 ine 2 ene, hep 2 ene 6 ine. What do you think? Ene double bond name should be written first or triple bond should be written first? The thing is, double bond is En, triple bond is Yn. You can see alphabetical, ene comes first, hence double bond name should be written first. The name is going to be A. My dear Bhavana, in A, ine you are writing first. Ine you cannot write first, just now I told you. Because this is double bond ene and this is triple bond ine. E comes first, right, in alphabets. Y comes later. Hence, ene should be written, the ninth should be written later. Please remember that whenever you are writing ene and ine, ene you write first, then ine you write later. Hence, the name is going to be 2-methyl hep 2-ene 6-ine. Right? They confused us between A and B. That's why it took us long time to spot the answer. The rest is homework for you. Please remember, double bond has higher priority. That's why you should start numbering from the double bond only. Wherever the double bond should get the lowest position, that side only you should start numbering. So please take this assignment 7, 8, 9, 10, and you're not writing the answers. Please write the answers like 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A, 8A like this. And chat box may you write, and I'll be checking your answers. And if any corrections are there, I'll correct you also. So this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 are the assignment. So we also have Telegram group. Please join the Telegram group. The link is in the description box. So you can see that we have organic chemistry. Like we have which of the following hydrocarbon has a more than 220 carbon atoms. You need to count them. You can see that Telegram also in Telegram also we are having test series. And this is also an assignment for you. Solve and post your answers in the comment. Like I'm giving only 4 only. Like I want for this, which is handwritten, I want only names and sigma and pi bonds. So I gave this 1, 2, 3, 4. That means total 8. Total how many? 4 plus 4 plus 4. That is 12 questions you need to solve. Out of 12, I gave 8 MCQs. The rest 4 are nomenclature. Okay, like direct names. Thank you so much, everyone. Please type your answer in your chat box. I'll see and correct your answers. If any corrections are, I'll just let you know in the comment box also, or else in the classroom if you are in the classroom. So don't forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell for notification. You will get the notification for our classes like daily. Thank you so much. These are our different all faculties like chemistry, mathematics, physics, botany, chemistry, mathematics again, physics. Thank you so much.